Yeah. Hi. Hi everyone. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for joining me on the Discord and on stream also. We're gonna do some art studies for today. So
Yeah, for sure.
thanks for joining me. Yeah, so in case you guys on the Discord, if you want to hop in and then join, you can put your own music there or you can play your own music on your Spotify. But yeah, today we're gonna do some serious art. Um so let me stream on the Discord too. Give me a moment. Where is this? Okay. Okay, hi. Hi Ponkotsu, hi Dermy, welcome to stream. I hope you guys are okay today, but today it will be in focus mode. We're gonna focus and we're going to be learning a lot today. Yeah, so today we're gonna start off. I think like people will be joining later, but we will start off with the homework that I put on the art study. So I actually put some art study sources
Nice.
on the Discord. Hi Binance. How are you doing? Thanks for the 29 months. So we're gonna do some so I have been studying. I've been studying and first we're gonna do some face kind of practice. So yeah. Yeah, Binance, join us for art study. We're on the Discord right now to study as well. So yeah, so there is actually like this so what I've learned from the internet and other artists in general is the anatomy for the face here. Clock 29 months, yeah. Welcome to the stream, Brandon. Welcome. Yep, so first do. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna first try to draw. Yeah, all the angles, yeah. We're gonna first try to draw like something on our own. And I'm gonna draw a piece of my own character. So that we can have like a comparison from the start of the study to the so we're gonna get about 30 minutes. We're gonna do that for about 30 minutes, like try to draw the best we can, and then we're going to like start doing the practice, and then at the end we're going to see how we improve. Yes. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want, you can join me in the Discord because I'm having like a little class thing on the Discord. Okay, I'm gonna put timer so that I don't lose my time. You guys don't mind? Bye, Brandon. Bye. Give me a moment. So let me just write. Let me write this. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Blood. Welcome to stream. Let me just put a text up first. 30 minutes. Sketch. We're gonna do a 30-minute sketch first. Right here. Okay. Hi, Ginger. I hope you're doing good. Haven't heard your voice in so long. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do like what I know. I'm gonna do what I know for anatomy and then like prove it, you know? So what I know is this, right? I'm gonna have my dinner right now. Have a good day. So you can see that this part here. Enjoy your food. How is your army, Bananas? So what I know, at least what I know about anatomy is like this part here. Because it will be like this, right? So I'm just gonna do my own character. And feel free to join. Feel free to join us, guys, because we are in the art studio on my Discord, so that we can study. I think it's like a course. I feel like I'm not properly like. I mean, it's a course kind of thing. So that's what we wanted to do. Learn together. And all that stuff. How does this studying work? Okay, so if you join my Discord and choose the artist role, you'll be able to and then we can work together. So I actually have a few resources already put up on the art study channel, so you know exactly what we're gonna study before the study, and then like trying to do, you know. So today we're trying to learn a bit of anatomy, gestures, and poses. So I'm trying to draw how I would draw how to say this, draw something like how I would like what my understanding of the anatomy is. This is what the anatomy is, and then try to improve it later, I guess. Before and after? Yeah. But we're in the team, we're gonna try to learn as much as we can about anatomy. Sort of like see where we improved and what we're lacking at, you know? I think I'm on the wrong brush, but it's okay. So for me, I'm gonna draw like a guy and a girl. And then I will draw I'm lacking in all dimensions. It's okay. It's really okay. So honestly speaking, I have coping mechanisms. Like I do a lot of things to cope with the anatomy that I don't know. Like I draw things baggy, or I draw things like not there, or I draw things covering things because I'm not comfortable with the anatomy. Like I don't know about the anatomy. Usually, that's what I usually do. Yeah, you know, out of sight, out of mind. I'm trying to avoid my problems. But eventually you have to learn all this, you know? That's why I'm doing this. Eventually I can't just try to pass with all this. Gotta phase out. One of my fears is hands. I'm really bad at drawing hands. And so I think I will definitely have like one session just to study how to draw hands. I feel like this is such a stiff pose that I'm doing, but okay, I'll do one first. I can draw a character of mine since few times. I call it study. I mean, if you did study something, then I think of course you can do that. Okay, so the point perfect. Just to help to understand. Oh my gosh, my anatomy is seriously bad. Let me just change up the pose. My anatomy is seriously bad. It's like I know things are. I know where some things are, but it's not. It's just bad. This whole pose is so bad. I'm gonna draw him sitting down or something. Gonna redo this. Hmm. So like there are some joints here that I think exist, and this catch it, yeah. Sometimes you can see the animation, like if you failed to catch it, it'll show you. Okay, so I'm drawing him with my current understanding of anatomy. Just like sitting down and like this. So I'm currently drawing, just like doing a sketch of this guy. Honestly, I should draw some boobs because that's what I'm more comfortable with. Yeah, I'm really bad at anatomy too, so. Why are you dancing? Okay, so this is what I understand from anatomy, that her ab muscles would be something like here. And then the butt would be something like here. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to see it from this angle. But that's the point of the study, right? Okay. Have to draw a human and post it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what do you expect from an anatomy study? From anatomy study? What? Okay. Okay. This doesn't look very right, but this doesn't look right at all. That's a sad looking ass. well, I mean, I don't know, man. Can you just not upload it? Well, depends. If everybody's well behaved today on the Discord, then sure. I don't mind. But if like I mainly put that rule because I was like, I don't want people to come in and be like talking about something that is focus. Hello sensei. No, I'm not a sensei. That's why I'm doing this, because I need to learn how to do this. I'm not a sensei. It's just studying. You should be the welcome to stream. I'm trying to learn about anatomy, but this looks wrong. The hips here look so wrong. Should be something like this, right? It's a cold study stream. There's no sensei. No sensei. I'm not good at this. You are the sensei? Okay. Trying to learn a little bit more about posing. The pose and anatomy, and just doing what people usually do for anatomy studies, you know? I'm really bad at anatomy, honestly speaking. You can see my arms are like... What is this? Okay. I'm trying, guys. Studies are really nice. Yeah. I mean, this is like a big weakness of mine, because like, I can't do... I know how to do chibi anatomy because I'm very used to doing chibis, but I can't do illustration. Save my life. And hands are like my biggest weakness. So I'm actually assuming that this part is going to be like this. Yeah, so if you guys want to come study with me, I am on the Discord. We can chill and study together. Hands and feet are the hardest. They're my the worst part of my drawings. I always hide them. Honestly speaking, I've gotten so used to hiding the arms and the hands and the legs because I wear like a jacket, so I don't actually have to draw my arms. Okay. And then the head is obviously like now. So hard. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to improve because as you guys can see that my character, this is me trying to, it's not very nice. Are all phones very quiet? Yeah. Actually, it is welcome. Then you put your WIP of your study in the homework. actual homework. You have to put your actual. No, because if you're joining the art study, you gotta submit some homework. Why? I want to see your homework. Okay, this and then there's homework. Yeah. A little bit of homework. Submit a homework about guns. Yeah, why not? As long as you're productive inside. The main reason why I put the I don't want people to come in and make us lose focus, you know? I had some instances where like I would join a call and then someone would join and then suddenly talk about something that is unrelated to what we're doing in the call, and I don't want that to happen because I wanted us to focus on art. That was my goals, you know. I don't want people to like distract us, you know. Math homework. May I suggest something? Oh, I'm cutting out a bit. Oh. Suggest what? Am I cutting out? Let's see my filters. What's going on here? Okay. How about that? Okay, so we draw our normal. Man, I am really bad at anatomy. I want to learn to. No, you can still join. You can still join too. No worries, Moody. refrain from erasing your understudies if you see. Oh, okay. That's actually actually really good. Like change your color, right? Ah, I see. I'm actually doing like a preliminary sketch first so that I can see how I improve later. Cause I'm not studying anything right now. I'm just drawing how I normally would draw something. Like from what I know from anatomy, like this is the deltoid, right? And then these are these things. You can still join. We're on the Discord right now. So I'm just doing a 30-minute sketch, and 30 minutes are almost up, so I'm anxious now. Raw sketches are raw sketches for a reason, yeah, for real. But I still want to do well, you know. I still want to do well. So I know that there's this torso here. And the proportions, I usually don't do proportions very well, honestly. Like, this is so sketchy, but okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, then something like this. Like the links you put on Discord, yeah, they're actually really useful, like study videos. I've watched them already before I did this, so that's what I was trying to do, you know. Like we're gonna practice some techniques that they have recommended. Okay, our 30 minutes are almost up. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay, so this is like roughly where I will put like stuff here. And then like something here. I've returned to breakfast. Welcome back. Yeah, I should actually draw the eyes. I should actually draw eyes instead of putting the placement. Happy art study. Thank you. Are you gonna join us to put your homework? I'll be back if the grind is still grinding. We'll probably take a few hours on this. Join us to do your homework. Like, is it private and confidential? Okay. I would probably draw it like this next time. Okay, I got the rough sketch of how it's a bit more embarrassing. Wait, why? Why embarrassing? Oh my gosh, this obviously shows my anatomy weaknesses because I usually do chibis a lot better than this. This shows all of my anatomy weaknesses. It started out so promising. And the eyes just look so bad now. Anatomy, gestures. Yeah, sure. You don't have to actually like join us, you know, on stream, because like it's a sort of series that I wanted to do with my community so that we all can improve in art together. A meeting, yeah, same. Okay. Are we almost done? Or is the time almost up? Yeah. Okay. Let me just analyze it. It's my dreams. Okay, the rough sketch. Okay. Are you guys done? Are you guys done with your rough sketch? I'm obviously terrible at anatomy.
Not say I'm done, but at least I got something.
Yes,
drawn.
something is fine. Cause we are trying to, in the end we're trying to improve, right? So let's do a quick sketch. After we do a quick sketch, mine is obviously very flawed. So we're gonna continue on to practice. So we're gonna do the face practice first. Yeah, we're gonna do face practice first. We're gonna trace over this with like a color. Trace over this with a color, and then okay, I obviously and then we trace over the main stuff, and then figure out where your nose is going to be, your mouth, and your facial features, and the neck. Yeah, the neck is important too. Oh, hi Rat, welcome to stream. Holy crap, your model is... Oh, thank you. I'm doing art study right now. Are you following a guide or a book? No, I'm following like many sort of tips that I sort of watch a lot of videos before the art study, and then like I decided like what I'm gonna try to do on stream. And then this is part of it. So if we watch the videos that I put on here, following other people's experiences. Also trains me on where to put all my facial features, you know? If they are looking up, looking down. It's not a professional art course because I'm not a professional artist. It's just me trying to get better at art and hoping that we can all get better together. Okay. One thing I learned about drawing faces and eyes is that sometimes I draw the eyes way too big. Like I tend to draw them like really huge, but there's actually like a space in between that is usually one eye apart. And the nose also is around this part. Like if we're gonna draw a box here. Like this. Something like this. So your head and fringe is about like half of it. Half. Here. And then the rest of your facial features are like here. And then around like 1/3 is your nose. And then another 1/3 is your mouth. And then at the bottom, yeah. My dilemma is I do pencil art. How am I supposed to follow these instructions? Well, you don't have to trace it. You can copy it. So later I'm gonna like trace over some like art, and then we'll figure out how the anatomy is like for each part. So for me, usually this is the part of the eyes. So I'll just round it off here. So what I learned with this is that the face goes inwards here, and then there's an outwards part for the cheek, and it depends on how far this person is looking to the right or the left. And the ears also. So the ears is really important because like it gives you like sort of a concept on how far is your face facing. Yeah, you don't have to trace over it. You can copy it. So like you don't have to draw over it. You can look at it on your screen and then try to draw it. So the ear always shows like how far, what's the direction and what angle you're like trying to the character is looking at. This is your halfway point. So your halfway point is the inward bend. Let me just ask the Discord. Do you guys want me to unmute when I'm talking about some things I notice?
Anything lah.
Okay. So I was actually telling chat about like what I learned from drawing over this. So like for the hit when you're drawing this, right? You can draw it in a box kind of thing. And usually halfway point is when your fringe goes down. So the edge of your fringe, if it's facing forward, then 1/3 is around your nose, and another like around 1/3 is where your mouth is. And
Mouth, yeah.
the ear kind of dictates what angle that your character is looking at. So like for this case, the ear is here, so it isn't looking that far to the right. But for this part, the ear is here, so it's looking even further to the right. Yeah, so it's the importance of your ear placement. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue drawing this. So this part is the bend here. And then even though this bends here, I keep trying to draw the nose here, but it's wrong. Gotta draw the nose about here. What's my weakness? A lot of these anatomy, like face is sometimes my weakness. Like face, I keep having to liquefy it, you know? As in, I can eventually have a good face, but then I don't get it on my first try. I never get the face on my first try because I draw something like completely off, and then I liquefy until I think it looks fine, you know? It's really bad. It's really bad. Here. So as long as you're not mindlessly tracing over it and thinking about where the positions are, you'll eventually learn something. Do you have a trick in drawing the other eye? Because don't get me wrong, one eye is easy, the other one? Well, you can always do the copy and paste method. You can always draw one eye and then you copy the other one. Okay, so for me personally, my strong side when I draw eyes is always like I'm always stronger at drawing the eye on the right. Maybe it's because I'm right-handed. I always draw the one on the right. So I draw it well, but I can't really draw the one on the left very well. So my trick is always to just flip the canvas. For me personally, I'm gonna flip. Oh shit, yeah, you're doing traditional art, huh? Well, is it possible to flip it over and then you draw on the back side and then you trace it over when you flip back the paper? traditional art makes things a lot harder. But for me, right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to learn how to draw both consistently, you know? No, you draw on you flip the paper over, then you draw on the back side, right? Because can't uh you can't exactly draw that side. But if the paper is like translucent or something, then you can draw on one side, right? I drew the eyebrow wrong. Then you trace it over. Okay. Then one thing about the angles, the facial angles also is that if the ear is here, if the ear is like the ear is here, right? Then your angle is different. Higher angle. Then your eyes, what I learned about this eye will also have a higher arch too. Hi Kita, welcome to stream. It's redeem. You can try it. Otherwise, you can try what I'm doing now. So like I also cannot draw the other eye now, so that's why I'm practicing. I'm practicing to see to try to draw the second eye more consistently. I can't even draw circles. Look at this hit. I can't even draw circles consistently. Tell you this part here. This part here is like the. I wonder why. Why is it that the hit is now more curved? The curve is different now. You guys see? It's something I have to know, you know? The glasses redeem not working? It's probably working, I just didn't see it. Thanks for the glasses. Ah, it's hard. I'm trying to learn about anatomy today. So, this is something interesting to me. Like, I don't know why the curve is like this. It probably can be smaller, but there's basically a curve over here that is different from your other curves. It's like a wider curve here. I wonder if it's just anime style. So this one is like your circle here. You got a halfway. So I'm drawing like an oval kind of shape here. So you have like a halfway mark here. And then your curve out here and then here. And then the ears here. So this part is really steep. So the part here is steeper. So the angle is higher. And this is the first time where you see the space behind the head here. We can test the ball. No, wait, no, the ball here is not drawn accurately. Oh, my Vtuber studio freeze. The ball here, guys, the ball here was not drawn accurately. This is drawn with no balding in mind. I don't think that you guys would ask me to be bald, you know. I don't think this would be so often. The ball is completely inaccurate. Okay, an eye here. Here. Okay, and here. This part here is what I struggle with the most. I think this part here is really interesting. Like the part where the nose arches. Like this is like very small part of the face that you can have your eye in. This one is super small part of the face, and here is where the nose curves up. So I always draw the nose like this, or like this, or something like this, or just like this, you know. I always do. What in the world, Hanya? Wait, do you change your username? Also, hi, Prism Snipe. Prism Knight? Snipe? Hi, Wiggly. Welcome to stream. We're doing some art studies today. Please ignore. Please ignore this baldism, bulge. It's only here for 5 minutes. Yeah, so I'm learning about anatomy and facial positions. So this part here, this part is what I struggle with because I always draw noses like this or like this. So I gotta learn how to draw it like this, you know. It just feels very fake, you know. I mean, it's legit, but it's fake. It's kind of fake, you know. But like for anime style drawings, this is pretty common. This kind of nose is really common. Like this. Unrealistic but common, you know? Okay, this one is the most extreme. So for the most extreme, it seems like, oops. Seems like the circle at the top. Circle at the top here is more like wider, like the height here. It's kind of wide. Oops, like here. And then the nose, you really have to go up there, you know? You have to go up here. And then the side profile with the mouth. So the mouth is... This one I had to learn quite a bit. Like, the nose, then is straight down. Straight down here. And then you have a little dent, and like this, and then like this. And then your jaw is the apex here. Although it shouldn't be too sharp, you know, it is pretty sharp. And then your neck. Like this. And then the ear is like halfway through. Halfway through the profile. Like here. Like here. So this is what I learned. We're doing some art studies now for those people who just joined. In a bit to improve my art during this month of June, I am doing like a series of art studies every Tuesday. And you guys are free to join me. Okay, this thing I noticed about sideways. There's a lot of like V-looking shapes. I'm not sure if it's this kind of shape, you know? So it's a V shape kind of thing. It's like this. Your eye becomes like the physics, you know, the physics eye shape. Your physics eye shape looks like this. And the mouth is here. Yeah. So this is how we do for one side. I will just quickly do for the other side. While take note of where all these facial features are. Down, up, down. Down, up. Here, then down. This thing here. This, and then the ear at the edge here. Okay, halfway point, go down, and then nose. Oops. Mouth about like this portion. Okay. Then eyes. What I learned for eyes is that the eyes are always one eye apart from each other. I've been trying to use that principle, but honestly, my anatomy still kind of sucks even after knowing that. Okay. So like this. Eyes are one eye apart? Yeah. Okay, so like your eye is like this, right? So this is the size of your eye. This is the size of another eye, and this is the size of your last eye. So your eyes are usually about one eye apart. One eye apart. That's the guidance. So let's say if I were to draw this again. If I were to draw this again, right, without just a copy. So like I have this circle here. Very sketchy, but it's okay. Like this. And then like this. Something like this. I guess the ear should be bigger, honestly. Because I feel like... Okay. Like this. Right. So if the middle point here is like this, then I go like this, and then like this, right? And then the mouth is here. If I draw the eye here, so I draw the inner eye first. I draw the eye here. If I draw the eye too close here, if this is like way too close, then they're gonna look like this. Which is not that wide, not that narrow part. Like this is completely too much, you know. And like let's say I put it all the way here, it's gonna look like the proportions are wrong. So like roughly the proportions should be about one eye apart. And then you can kind of see like, oh, this makes more sense than what I drew just now, you know? Okay, digression. Okay, find out what you want. Be that girl for a month. This year to go. Okay, so this part. This one is the one with the very weird head shape. So the head shape is like this. Sometimes you teach great and sometimes like... Hello? Wait, was that not a great tip? That was a great tip. That was a great tip, right? I felt like that was a great tip. I mean, it's just... I'm not saying that it's the case for everything, but it's like a good guidance to go by, I think. It's a guideline, you know? Like, roughly each eye is about one eye away, apart from each other, you know? You guys not agree? Like, even if you see this is one eye apart. It's a good tip. It's a good tip. That's what I learned from some videos too. On the internet. It's a general rule? Yeah. Yeah, see, blood. The screen was zoomed out. I can't really tell, bro. One eye apart from which? Wait, what? Oh, cause you're on mobile? Oh shit, I don't have to be bald anymore. Cause you're on mobile? Doesn't apply for myself, and most of the times my eye takes up half of the space. Yeah, I totally get that, but like, honestly speaking, I'm trying to like make it more like... I always draw the eye really huge, and I'm trying to break out from that habit. Okay, so the eye here, and then like this, and then a steeper jaw. Jaw goes up to the ear. Jaw goes up to the ear, and the back of the head here. Back of the head here. And then the nose only takes up this small portion here. And then up here. And then the eye is one eye apart from here. The stress of art made you lose your hair. Yeah, the stress of learning art. Honestly, I think this process is usually something that a lot of artists start out with. Like studying how to do art. Eventually you have to do it, you know. You can... I have this really bad habit with art where I'm like very impatient for improvement. Yeah, I'm very impatient for improvement. Like if I feel like my art isn't improving, it's not improving, then like I'm just like very impatient and frustrated with myself. But I mean, one eye apart from the nose? No, no, not one eye apart from the nose. One eye apart from the other eye. Okay, so like if you see like this, the one in the middle, you can see that this is roughly the. Okay, I'll zoom in more for blood. This is roughly the length of one eye, correct? This is roughly the length of one eye. And the principle stays true in between here, and here. Is also roughly the length of one eye. Between here and here is also roughly the length of one eye. And between here and here is also roughly the length of one eye. So in general, like your other eye should be about one eye's length apart. Okay. So straight down, bump, bump, slide down, and then point. Okay. In any angles is one eye apart. I haven't done the upper angles yet. I haven't done the upper angles yet. Okay, something that I really noted about this sideways thing is that the jaw is here and then the jaw is here. So there will be like a sort of this kind of thing going on here. Except there isn't, you know, like you usually only draw one part of it. And then your neck is not at the edge here. I mean, you could, but you could just not draw something like this. You can do it like that too. It's depending on art style, honestly, I feel. And it's not like this, sorry. So it should be something like this. Like this, you know? Yeah, you can see in other angles. So if we try looking at the top angle. So this is them looking upwards, right? So how the head changes is like this. So what I noticed about upper angles is that the bottom part here gets more like it's not like sharp, you know? It's not that sharp. I feel like there's no like not much outward curve like in your normal portrait. You can see here there's like a going in, here. And there's a coming out like a little bump here. But for this one, it's just going in. And then going in. Yeah, so that's what I noticed about like upper angles. And now your mouth is at like the halfway point. So if we're talking about the face, right? Okay, it's not really halfway point, but you can it's like higher. Your mouth is higher. And your nose and your eyes are like sort of closer together. Nose and eye distance. Yeah, we're trying to learn, but we're trying to learn. Like if we take note of these stuff, then next time when you draw, so the point is if you take note of these things, next time when you draw, hopefully you will be more aware of where all these things are supposed to be at. Then you will make less anatomical mistakes, hopefully. In the clear, in the clear, in the clear. Okay. Been taking more than 30 minutes for this already, so. Okay, but it's good, it's good. We still gotta study. Okay. Okay, so this part here, let's see. So the circular shape is still here. And then the ear is still here. Ear is still here. And there is still a little bump here, but the straightening, okay. So it still does go down and does do the little bump. It's just the placement of the mouth this time. Remember to save? I don't know. I wonder how you conduct group studies in high school or college. I don't conduct group studies. I'm not the one who does it. Okay, and then because we're facing up, so I'm assuming that there will be like a shadow of the nose from here. I'm not the one conducting the classes, by the way. I don't do that. I don't really have that much teaching experience. I'm just trying to learn things and impart things that I've already learned, you know? Okay, this one is interesting. Wait. It's kind of interesting. Doesn't the one eye apart rule still count here? It still counts here. What's interesting to me is that the position of the eye is much higher. Like the eye is here. Look at the eye. The eye is here now. Because this part, I guess the perspective is looking down here. Yeah, so we do know that the mouth, so in general, the mouth is higher. The nose is higher, plus you usually have, oh, what I write? Higher plus shadow. And your eyes change position. So this is what we learn about higher looking down from you, looking down towards you kind of perspective. Linger to her forehead. Hello. What's so attractive about my forehead? If you conduct classes, it'll be hard because I have to linger around her. What? Then later you fail. Okay. This part is really interesting too. Ears here. Okay. And then you have this like piece of skin here. And down, dip here, go up here, and like this. Okay. So there is this skin here. Skin here. Okay, then the eye is here. And you see there's still one eye spacing. Even though they are higher. This is higher, right? This is another angle, right? There is still one eye spacing. Look! There's still one eye spacing. Okay, circle. Like oval kind of thing, I guess. Then a little down and then up. A bump here. And then the ear should be somewhere here. It's ever been mine. And then, see, now we have enough knowledge on this now. Now we have enough knowledge to fill in the blanks. This one didn't have an ear here. Like this. Okay. Ah, okay. So this part is a bit on the right here. It's still like small, you know, with this little portion here. And then there's still about one eye. It is still about one eye spacing. It's still about one eye spacing. I guess like when you move here, right? Like around here, this is like the size of one eye. But around here, your eyes become smaller, right? This eye becomes smaller here, and then the distance here is like this. It's still roughly about one eye. I mean, it's a guideline. It's still roughly about there. I'm curious about the mouth though. It doesn't seem to like tilt that much. Okay. Circular. Hey Yuviia, I just found out that my favorite restaurant in Singapore got closed down because the owner went to jail. Wait, what? What did he go to jail for? Okay. So this one here, right? The difference between this one here, this one is straight down. This one is curved a little bit. There is still a bend here and bend here. There's a curve here also.
Nice.
Hi Cherry, welcome to stream. Are you gonna study with me? Martabak Zamzam cause he what? He injured his competitor's face? What? Why would he do that? Imagine having to close your restaurant because you injured somebody else. I can, but I can't start today. Well, you can start anytime. Wasn't Cherry in the Discord earlier? I don't know. Was he? Are you guys doing well? Are you guys doing well in the Discord? Those who join me in the Discord? I saw his pic? Okay. Why aren't you here? Put your homework there. 30 seconds, I see. That means you have to submit homework already. That means you gotta submit. Didn't you say I wrote those who join the Discord have to submit homework? Oh no. No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, guys. We can learn and grow together. Okay. Learn and grow together. Do the art study and put your art there. What I'm very excited to learn is coloring. Coloring is one of the most exciting things about drawing to me because I absolutely suck at anatomy. I really hate anatomy, guys. That's why I'm here. I'm forcing myself to do this so that I can learn more. But I really hate anatomy in general. But I like learning about coloring styles. I've been following one of the artists that I look up to, their coloring styles for quite a while already. And like, whoa, really want to learn that, you know? But like, I feel like coloring is really what gives the art style, you know? Okay, so this thing, right? I learned that there is this skin here. If you're looking up, right? Then you'll usually people will see the skin at the bottom. So you have some extra skin right here when you look up, and then you have like nose shadow. Color like an elementary kid, that's why I only do pencil art since it's gray, lighter gray, light gray, and light. Well, you can honestly, as long as your values are good, I feel like that's fine. You don't have to do color art, you know? Sometimes color art is really intimidating. I totally get it. What's this? Oh, catching the dolphin. Dolphin. Okay. Okay, then this part is like here. The direction is here. The angle is a bit more sharp. Here. This one is like here. So I guess the eyes always go according to that. And then the mouth. Think about me. Yeah, so much to learn about faces. I haven't even gotten to the rest of the body yet. Okay. Like this. Like this. Then like this. Okay. So we already learned that the ear is going to be like here. And this would be like here. Like this. I think we got it. We got it. Like this. Yeah, so you still get a bit of this part here. Okay, still have this small portion here. And then it's the nose shadow. I think it's very interesting how the eyes droop, right? Boxes, and instead of learning how to draw faces, I learned that I can't draw boxes. Yeah, one of the videos showed the box method, right? I was thinking if I should do that, but I couldn't really figure it out myself. Like the box method. So I think I'd rather like practice these faces. I did consider doing box method on stream. I did consider doing box method on stream because I thought box method might be a bit more systematic, and then you kind of get like where to put what, especially if you have lines to like help you. But I already use lines, so yeah. Okay, listening. Hi Lottie. I'm doing art study. Feel free to join me on Discord. We're drawing together. Yeah, so I think there's a very prominent thing about the facing up angles where you really see this skin here. No shadows, and the eyes tilt according to your angle. And one thing I find very interesting about looking up is the eye shape, you know? Box method kind of yeah, it is. It's like it's very systematic, like this is your box and then you have to I think it will help. I think I will just briefly go through it later, but it will help if you are struggling with composition, I feel. Okay, one thing I note is that the eyelash here goes more downwards. If you guys can see, it goes more downwards compared to looking straight. So looking straight, the eyelash go up here and then it goes down, right? Very natural. But when you're looking this way, the gaze is here, right? The eyelash starts drooping. The proportion of the eyelash droop is much higher. Because it goes up here and then it starts drooping a lot here, right? Which makes you think like, how am I gonna draw the other side, right? Remains to be seen. Okay, here. And then curve in. So the upper angle makes us curve it in. And then like here. And then the sharp jaw here. And then the mouth. Yeah, I think a very common mistake I do, right, is I forget about all the stuff that is behind the ear. I always forget about the rest of the head. So my a lot of times like my characters look like they have a very flat head. Just like my VTuber. I have a very flat head. Because I forget that there's anything behind there. Yeah, but I'm working on it now, so. I think it's very interesting that the eyebrows are like this too. They go up and down. Like here. But in other ones, they go like this. So it's not that deep, you know, it's not that deep. Harry is busy becoming the very best by catching Pokemon other than doing. What are you doing, Charisia? I forgot to draw this one. Time to do art. Time to do art. There's nothing behind there. Yeah, there's nothing there. If you can't see that because of the hair, then there's nothing. That's why the box method is good, you know? So if you use the box method, so I guess gonna go through the box method really quick. So if you're having a box, so this is basically the box method where you draw a box for how your hit is. So I think it's something like this. Then you draw how the box is like. Something like this. Oh no, I'm bad at drawing boxes. Can't even draw the box properly. Like this. I'm really bad at drawing boxes. This doesn't even fit the head. It doesn't even fit the head, but you guys get what I mean? Like where the box is. A very bad box. So the box is like here. Then you kind of like figure out where all your stuff are based on the box. Oh no, I'm really bad at drawing boxes. Well, but if you draw like a video, if you watch like the video, you'll be able to see like what the box method is. Yeah. What while the inspiration lasts? You know that's the clinical name for when you can't sleep and eat instead. I don't think so. I don't think so, Kita. Where did you get that from? Think inside the box, yeah. What do you mean while you're doing art but something else at the moment while the inspiration lasts? Okay. Yeah, be inspired. Do more art. Okay, learning about lower angles now. So for a starter, I know for the lower angles, the circle out here is gonna be larger. Larger circle. Because your head and your forehead, your scalp is gonna be larger, you know? Larger, and then you can see like the fringe kind of ends lower, and the nose is here. So now all these two facial features are a little bit more like squished, you know? Draw a video? Sorry, my brain's not working. And then like this. It's still gonna go straight down and then go like this. And then the ears, yeah, ear placement is super important. So like I forgot to say here, ear placement is really important to define your perspective. So like a flat is like this. So if you're not looking up or down, then your ear level is neutral, right? It's between your eyes and your nose. So it's here. But if you're looking here, we're studying the upper angles, your ears are gonna be really low here. So this is like between the nose and the mouth. Hi Dan, welcome to stream. How you doing today? I'm doing an art study with my community today, so I'm doing really good. What about you? That song and the creator. I love the song though.
Hey, babe.
Welcome to stream then. Thanks for the follow too. Yeah, so to take note, like the ears are, if you're looking down, the ears are higher. I mean, if you compare it to here, right, it doesn't seem like it's much higher, but it's higher compared to your eyes. The position. So like the nose is much lower than the ear here now. And the eye is also much lower. So all your facial features are now compressed towards the lower half. What is going on? What's going on there? Oh, people are fighting over Pokemon. Right. Yeah, we're doing some art studies in my community now. Like, I am trying to get better at anatomy, so I'm studying right now. Are you an artist too? Okay, like this. So the eyes, all your facial features are now like compressed here. And the space between the eyes, nose, and lips are really equal now. That's what I think. Okay. Let's move on to this. Okay. So like the circle now is bigger. There's the scalp there and the hairline. And now the nose is much flatter, you know, flatter. So it doesn't go like up here or like this or like this. It's flatter. This part here. Instead of like this. So if you see here, this curve is like this, right? And then on top the curve is like this. But for here, it seems like it's much straighter. Average engineering. Oh, what kind of engineering do you do? I know like some kind of engineering requires some forms of art too. The eyebrows seem to be much closer too, huh? You guys find it much closer? That's my chair. What chair? Who's your chair? Draw on a different level, huh? Engineering? Okay. This part is interesting to me also, cause if you see here, on top here, and the part here. Okay, actually, I should have noticed it. I should have noticed it earlier on, but if if your angle is not that much, there is a space in between here. There's a space in between the edge and your eye. And I always make the mistake of not drawing that space, so my eye is always at the side here, which is bad because it's not correct, you know. You're in process control engineering. What's that? Can't wait to repeat all of that with my secret NSFW style so I can develop it further in its own. Wow. Wow. I mean, I think NSFW artists have insanely good anatomy because, you know, you gotta get the anatomy of basically a naked body down, right? So, like, I think NSFW artists are crazy good with anatomy. Yeah, for real, you have to. I mean, like, you have to get a lot of things right in NSFW drawings, right? They depend on it. Not Phoenix coming in when we're talking about the NSFW drawings. I see. It has perked your interest. These people are impressive, yeah, for real. For real, I can't even draw how how it looks like. How anything that is not covered by clothes look like. I can't do that. Bless their skills. I hope they thrive. I know a few NSFW artists that are pretty big on the platform. But like, I feel like if you draw NSFW, like it's a shame not to share it with your community, right? So you can't stream NSFW art making. Okay, this part here, there's a much longer straight part here compared to the rest of them. This part is like much shorter and then it starts to curve. So this one is a longer straightness here. Right here. Oh, I wonder if how the neck could be. Listens intensely. No, but no, I'm just saying that some NS like if you want to draw NSFW, you have to keep it all to yourself when you're drawing it, right? You can't stream it to people. But I don't know any. I mean, apart from OnlyFans, I guess you can make an OnlyFans to stream NSFW drawing. Or a Patreon, but Patreon is for the full NSFW experience, you know, not the drawing of it, you know. I mean, I'm not saying to see NSFW art, especially if you're a minor. Please don't go and look for NSFW art. Please do not do that. But like sometimes I'm just saying that sometimes you can really learn a lot of anatomy from NSFW artists, yeah, because they're really good at it. Even fetish NSFW artists, when I tried to draw a foot in one drawing, nearly giving myself a panic attack. Yeah, I think, okay, honestly speaking, like, if you're drawing NSFW art, I guess it really depends on your target audience, but like, I'm pretty sure you have to draw like really complicated stuff like hands and feet really well, which is like a weakness for a lot of artists. I think you have to draw those parts like really well. So like, yeah. Only admiration for NSFW artists, man. Okay. This is something I think is important. It's useful to point out. So just like how there is this piece of skin here, it's always a piece of skin here for the looking up. This part covers more skin. So like there could be like skin like here, like in this part here, but it covers it. So it ends up making your larger shadow here, I think. Larger shadow here. I learned biology, zoology, cause of science that's connected with art. I mean, I guess you could say it that way. Okay. Okay, and my gosh, it's taken me an hour and I haven't even finished all of this yet. Okay. Circle, yeah, zoology? Zoology? For Oh, it's a Mew! Nice! I also noticed that the... So you can see that the nose here was initially not that steep. But when you move to the end, right? The nose suddenly becomes like a lot steeper. Like there's this diagonal here, and then a lot steeper here. Who got the Mew in the end? Wait, who got the Mew? Who got the Mew in the end? Oh, Cherry got the Mew in the end. What luck. Okay. I'm Pokemon Team Rocket. What? Don't fight for the Mew. I'm sure you can have another one next time. I still need to figure out how the eyes are. It's like this. It's not as obvious as looking up, I guess, but there is still a slight tilting. It's just that this one is really tilted. Like you can see, like this eyelash is really tilted very high up. I gotta figure that out. Like, what's the principle behind it? Why is the eye tilted like this? And I noticed that we don't really see that much of back of the head anymore. Like we see a lot of back of the head portion like here. But for this part it's all on top. So we don't see it like here anymore. I see how this is gonna go. Wish me never be alone. Chose Pokemon and Cherry. If only it was that easy. Okay. Here. Okay, and then this part, this eye here, is really tilted. It's really tilted. Like it's very sharp. You guys can see here. It's very interesting. Like, why is it so sharp? In this part here. Okay, flat here, and then move it here, like this. Oops. Like this. Takes out rocket launcher filled with Pokeballs. Is it tilted or squashed? I don't know. I feel like it's just very sharp. I wouldn't say like it's squashed, you know. It's just very sharply tilted. Like this is a normal eye, right? This is how you usually draw the normal eye. And then suddenly this is just very slanted here. This part here is so slanted right here. It's an engineer. I give you the daily. Oh my gosh! Did you? Thank you! Thank you. I'm sorry I don't get notifications on here. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you, I will buy boba. Even though I'm trying to diet, but I will treat myself. Thank you, Kita. Speaking about treat myself, I did my nails. I have Pride Month nails now, guys. Yes, treat myself. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Okay, this part is the physics. This is the physics eye. You know how it looks like. You guys ever, you know how it looks like on the physics paper? This is the eye. Really? makes me really amuses me, like, cause this one is like the edge, right? But looking down, it makes this kind of eye shape, you know. Okay, last part of this, I wanted to go through a little bit about this. Let me do a multiply. So I learned about this thing. Okay, it's not here. I learned about this thing from a few like like facial features tutorials also. And they always tell you to imagine like a mask. You know, like those kind of sleeping masks or like Batman-esque. Okay, not really Batman, but like this kind of mask around the eyes. This is so you can envision like the slantedness. So if you think about this eye here, let me just... And then you do like the mask here. Like here. Oops. So you kind of like figure out like this part is the mask and then this part is the shadowy part. Robin? Okay, yeah, Robin mask. So like there's a part of your eyelid. If you look at the way your face is shaped, so part of your eyes catches light. So the part here, your brow bone, catches light, and then below your eyes gets like shaded, that kind of thing. Like here. I mean, it's hard to do it with the proportions, but like something like this. And then you have like the place where the eye catches, where the light catches, and where the shadows are. So yeah, I mean that's a trick. It helps you envision where your lights and shadows will be. So I guess it's quite useful. I have to go now. Roommate asked me to pick her up from class. All right. Thank you for coming by, Cross. Do I call you Dan? Dan, I guess. I think I'll call you Dan. Thank you for coming by. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Okay. Let me save this. Okay. Let me just put on my... Okay, are you guys done with the face practice? Oh, I mean, I guess I'm moving on. I'll move on to the body practice. Okay. I'm not sure if Kazuki is on my stream right now, but it's okay. So I wanted everybody to feel more included, so it's fine. Okay. You're still on it? It's okay. I can wait a bit. Can do so we're gonna do... After we do this, we're gonna do like some tracing of the model to like kind of figure out the space. So what I learned from some of the people... it's fine, it's fine. Let me just rest around. What I learned from some artists is that how you want to learn anatomy, that's what they say, is like you try to simplify. You try to simplify the things, because you can't be a doctor, right? You're usually like not learning every single muscle group. So usually what they do is we break down the muscles in the body. Okay, so we have the jaw here and the neck and the ear and the neck. So we break down the muscles in the body to learn anatomy. But we're not doctors, so we can't learn the muscle groups, so we break them up into shapes instead. 99 channel points so you don't have to scroll down. No, what's the fun of that? You gotta scroll down. And then you have to envision things in 3D. So this part here, I know this for a fact because I'm a medical... I'm trained in medical terms. So this part here is called the deltoid. This is a deltoid. So your shoulders don't usually Your shoulders aren't usually like this, right? See, your eyes is like this and like this. Your shoulders aren't like straight up like this. You have this muscle called the deltoid here that connects it here. For in Discord, you have to get the artist role and then you can click homework. You can go to the homework channel. There's a joint here, and then we go up here like this. Maybe I should use a smaller brush. The deltoid is here, and then the joint is here. Okay, then the shape of the bicep is something like this. So I learned from one of the artists in the videos that I put that you can think about arms as cylinders. So this is like one cylinder, and this is also like one cylinder. So we're thinking about them as cylinders, and then you're connecting the cylinders together. So one cylinder here, and then one cylinder here, like this. And then for this part here, it's like another cylinder, you know? And that's how we learn about them in 3D. What classifies as homework? Anything like if you did this, or if you did this, you can post this. If you did like the before and after, you can post it. If you're doing reference like gesture referencing, like what I'm gonna do later, you can do it. If you're doing something like this, you can post this too. Anything, as long as you just post something that you were working on, you know? Hi Zatar, welcome to stream. I'm doing some art studies. Okay, then for guys, they have a chest. I mean, girls have a chest too, but girls' chest is different. Okay, this one is something that I always struggle with. That there is actually skin after the chest. So, the height here? Yeah, you can do that. Whatever you want to show. This is a manly chest. So, before I go onto the chest, like, I know that there are some ligaments in the neck that do this. If you look at your own neck or you see the ligaments, there are ligaments on the neck that go down here. It's like a V-shaped kind of ligament kind of thing on the neck. So I usually like to draw those in too. And then at the bottom of this is your collarbone. The collarbone is interesting. It goes here and then it goes inward. It's inward like this. So it's around the same part as your ligament. Like around where your ligament ends is where your collarbones begin. That's what I found. That's what I thought. So I'll just erase all this. Here. Like this. And then if you want to draw Buva, it's really easy. So the way your neck ends, you just draw it downwards. Downwards here. And then you go up like this. You just draw a little curve here. It's like where your chest ends. And then you draw the Buva like here. Like this. And then you can kind of like do something like this too, but usually that's just to aga the shape of the Buba, you know? Submit to Art Studio, you can do it on Art Studio, you can do it on homework. It's under Art Study. Under Art Study there is homework. There's no homework there now because today is the first lesson. So there's no homework there yet. We're just chilling and doing these analysis first. Yeah, and then like from the booba here, usually there is this like small curve inward here where your booba and arm meet. But for this study, I'm guessing I won't do much of the booba. I think there's female models later. You guys saw Yelan, right? So I will definitely doodle like break down Yelan. Okay. Then as long as we're conscious about what these shapes are. So your torso, this is your torso. This, and then this is like the 3D part of your torso. Here. And then your hips. Okay. And then there's like this 3D part. So your butt is here. Okay. Then one more thing I learned from the videos is that you can imagine like an underpants shape for your hips. So like it's underpants, like they're wearing underpants, like this. So it's like a triangle kind of shape, like this. Of course, there's a 3D portion, like this. Yeah. I love how much emphasis you put on the butt. Why? It's the important part of the body. And then your legs are like cylinders too, so... Cylinder 1. Like this. And then the joint here. Yuvii's taste is showing? What do you mean? I'm just saying that it's... all the parts of the body are important. What are you guys saying? Oops. I mean, when you said the word butt, you really put your heart into it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, we gotta draw the butt well. You know? It's nice to draw thick characters. Doing art right now makes me realize how long since I've done one. I even forgot how I draw eyes. It's okay. That means you can reset your art style, you know? I know that there's this like curve. So I'm guessing that we assume that they're cylinders first, and then you draw like curves on top. Butt has nice shape. Yeah, butt has easy shape. Butt has very nice shape. Ghost must have nice butt. What do you mean? How can you assume it just from our conversation? Like this. And then the joint. And then another cylinder. Guessing it's a smaller. Another cylinder. Okay. Okay. Now comes the hands and the feet, which are the worst parts for me. Really bad parts for me. So usually how I draw the hand, right, is I draw a square. Like a trapezoid, but like this, you know? You didn't deny it? Why do I have to confirm or deny these things? Why do I have to do that? Okay. The problem with this part here, right? This part here is that I only know how to do it like if it's... I only know how to draw it if it's front facing. You know, if it's front facing, then I can draw things like this. This is how I usually break down hands. Like this. Like this. Something like this. And then the base of the finger is like another trapezoid like this. And then... or like this, actually like this, yeah. Yeah, so this is how I usually break down like hands. Or like sometimes if it goes down or whatever, but usually the second part doesn't go down. But I usually can't figure out how to do this part. Because I know like there's the muscle here. And then like this. So this part here. Gotta figure it out here. It's just that I can't fathom where these are. Like where these appendages are. When I'm drawing them. When I'm figuring out where to put things. I can't really figure it out. Like what distance this is. I'm pretty sure it's something like this, you know? Like this is a box kind of thing. Make everything into cylinders. I can't wait to end this month as an art god capable of drawing stuff so good that people will die unable to stop staring at it. I wish this for you too. But I know art studying takes a while. It might not be as straightforward as you hope it for it to be. It might take a bit longer. Okay, if I'm thinking of them as boxes, this might work also. I guess like little boxes here. And then it goes down like this. One box here. Like this. How does this work? And then like something like this. How does this work? Okay, let's draw a hand. So you have it here like this, right? Oops. I guess not. Like a box like this here. Why do you think hand is so hard to draw? It's really hard. Like I can't figure out which hands, which fingers belong where, and like it's hard to make it look realistic and dynamic. Honestly, hands are one of the more expressive parts of your body. Like so, if you're drawing something and they're emoting with their hand, it's usually better to draw the hands well. So if I want to draw like... So I wanted to draw something like this. So we're drawing them in 3D technically. We're drawing them pretending that this is 3D, you know? And then erasing everything and hoping that it looks good. Talk to me, friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. What do you guys think of this hand compared to this hand? I feel like there's still something missing, right? There's still like the little muscle here. There's still a little muscle here that I cannot miss. Oh, and the joints here. Oh, I think what I did wrong here is that this part here is too short. It's a compensation. How about you? I mean, you could do that. You could do that. Yeah, I feel like this part was too... Yeah. We gotta figure it out, you know? This part here, and then this part. It should be about the same, right? The palm and the fingers. The palm and finger length. I mean, it's pretty much similar for me. Okay. Hi Digimaster. Welcome to stream. Okay, for the feet, I am thinking that usually there is this long rectangle thing. it feels like a block. And then we can do something similar. Except the toe here would be much bigger. Okay, then there's this arch here. Like here. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm a penthouse in your heart. My eyes. Oh, I can't draw feet, guys. It's too difficult. Can't draw feet. How can I break the feet down? It is kind of like boxes, right? It is, yeah, it is kind of boxes. It's just that maybe I drew them a bit more off. This is hard. This is really hard. Like I don't really know how to break down the feet because I've never drawn the feet before. I think I might have one separate art study for like feet and like hands, because they are absolutely my weakness. What is this? I heard there's another method where you break down the shapes into like break it down into like the type of shapes here. So you don't really do like the joint and like the cylinder method. Like you either do the cylinder method or you just break down the shapes that you usually see. So like shape like this. And if I were to do that instead of cylinder method for the legs, let me try. Because I don't think cylinder method really works very well for smaller appendages. Now see that the shape is like this. And then a triangle-ish kind of thing here. And then your feet here. I guess the toes might require cylinder methods. But this one is like the general shape, you know? So there's like a triangle-ish kind of thing here. And then the bottom here. Okay, this one might require cylinder. Like this. So like, I think like for the thighs wise, it's like this kind of shape. Then plus a butt kind of shape. Hi To, welcome to stream. We are drawing humans. We're studying anatomy. Torso is something like this, right? Something like this, and then you have the hips, which is like underpants shaped. Like this. A little bit like this. Art lesson? Not really lesson. More of like struggling. And then there's like always a curve here. Curve here, and then there's a curve here. Like it always curves out here. So I wouldn't say, maybe it's not like a cylinder like this, but more like a widening cylinder, you know? Matty is no more. I saw. Congratulations, too. Okay. Okay, if you guys are, I'm not sure if the people on Discord are done. With the face reference and pose reference. But we'll just move on to breaking down other like poses. Okay. So what I learned from this guy on the internet is that you look at existing art and then you try to break it down, you know, into the shapes, and you go through a little bit about what the artist was thinking when they drew it. So we had the shape here, right? So we knew that this would be something like this, then like this, right? So this one, you can see she's looking downwards. So it's like this. And then the ears are here. So we don't really see that much of her, the back of her skull. Cause she's looking downwards. Okay. Okay, so let's see her neck. Her neck is like this. There's no deltoid, not much. You can't really see the deltoid because her arm is kind of blocking everything. And then another cylinder here. You can see another cylinder here. Oh, I guess it's a bit longer. Matty Hugh shall not be named. Matt Healy is in a relationship with Taylor, apparently. Okay. Then we have this part here. This part is so interesting, honestly. This part here, this heart-shaped looking thing here, it's like the arm muscle, you know? It's a heart-shaped looking hand muscle. And then you have the fingers here. Finger here. Finger here. Like, what in the world is this? It's heart-shaped looking arm muscle. Okay. Ah, yeah. So we can see she has booba. So booba down here. Like... So I guess it stems from the side of the neck. And then you draw it halfway here with the torso here. So you see the torso is like here. Something like this here. The torso is just at the arm here. Arm here is super long. But yeah. So this is the back part of her. Doesn't make sense. I guess this one is too, yeah. Just going to break it down like this, yeah. So it's more of like this. And then this part here is where your joint is. And then the first cylinder here. Wait a minute, that's not the first cylinder, wait. Wait, why is her arm so bent? Okay, I'm not gonna question it, but... her arm is really bent. Like a cylinder here. And then another cylinder here. And then... the hands and everything here. Okay, let me put something dark at the back first, because I'm getting distracted. Like this, yes. Picture the bird. Okay. Okay, so from here we have the underpants. Like here. Then you have the shape of the butt here, and then okay. So this one is the knee, and the knee I note that there is always the joint lines here. I always miss out this part here. So the back of the knee is something that I always miss out here. Because the knee is just not only here, right? So there is some skin behind the knee that I always miss out. And then it goes down like this. Goes down like this. And then for this part here, it's just like this. So it's like something like this, you know? It's kind of. And then like this. So the knee is somewhere here because the knee is this like bendy thing here. And then the butt here. And then a bit of like this. That's what I get from this thing. Oops. And you know like how when you look at your thigh, there's always this line at the side. Yes, this is that line, you know? It's like in the middle of your fats and your muscles. If you're really muscular, it might just like be super obvious. Yeah, then there's a little bend here. And a little space between the knee joint here. That's what I interpret from this. And then this. So side view is like this. First met me. Like more tilted here. And then oh, I love heels, honestly. Heels make it easy to draw. Okay. Shoes always have this kind of thing. Like here. So I would presume that the sole would be something like this. And then the front of the shoe is like this. Like this. To learn about this part here. I always don't do this, like this part here. So like things that I don't do and I have to take note of are this part here. This part here. I always forget this part here. Oh, Kai! Welcome to stream! I'm doing some art studies today. Welcome to stream. I'm learning. I'm practicing and learning stuff. Woo! Okay. These are parts that I have to really take note of, you know, this curve here for the knee, the heel part here. And then I guess like this part here also. Anything that is slanted, you know, this part here. I still don't really understand this part here. But we'll see how. The cylinders are actually really helpful for now. So I'll just continue a bit. I always forget that the boob is here and then there's still some space here. You know? Okay, so this is yellow. Okay, I'm gonna do like a mixture of copy and like trace. So for me this is okay, so for this is Scaramouche, right? So for yellow I did a trace so I can figure out where all the things are. And for Scaramouche, I think I will do a copy. Let me get the orange color back. Okay, so This is his face. And he's looking sideways, but not too much. So the ear doesn't have to be so much. Okay. So like this, and then his hand sort of goes like this. Wow, his hand, oh my gosh, his hand goes like this, so then like this. I think I made the same mistake again, where my hand the palm is too short. I keep making the palm like a bit too short. Like this. And then all this part here, the hand comes like this. It looks like it's waving instead, but I think it's fine for now. Okay, then the deltoid here. Another joint here. And then the cylinder here. Okay. Oh man, I really suck at hands. I'm trying my best. Apparently, okay, this is it here. And then I have to think about it in... Probably the hand is I always have to think about it in a 3D way. And it's hard for my tiny brain to do that. Okay, and then... okay, and then this part here. So a little cylinder looking thing here. Then also another cylinder thing here. Like this. Okay. Oh, he's kind of leaning this side. So torso like this side. And then underpants like this side. And then legs like this. Okay, so because he's leaning this way, but first, his knees will be more towards this side. So the knees are here. There's more of a gap here. Gamma of Art Studies, thank you! I'm doing well so far, I think. I'm figuring out. I'm figuring out things that I probably haven't taken note of in a long time. So knee is here. And then the circle, the kind of ball is of the knee joint is here. And then cylinder. And then a little bit of curve here. And then here. Okay. Like this, and then like this. So this knee is right now here. And then it's a circle here, so gotta round it off here. And another cylinder here. And like a triangle-ish shape here. Like this. Okay, yeah, so this is a little breakdown of Scaramouche. I'm guessing his feet are gonna be really hard to break down for me, so I'm not gonna do thing like the toes. I feel it's very hard for me to do toes. I think I'll do another separate study on toes. You can see that the butt is here. Like this. But yeah, I think we sort of broke down his body parts. And kinda okay. It's kinda okay how it turned out. Did we miss anything? No, I think this is fine, right? So we kinda have a good idea of like where everything is placed right now. If I were to erase all the joint lines and everything, I think we would actually have a pretty good piece. Like a pretty good like sketch, you know, if I were to do an entire pose reference. Oops. Where do you put your old art for compensate? It's in the homework section. You can just put it on homework. It could be something like you want to improve from, you know? Something that, okay, this is my old art, I want to improve from that. Listen back and forth, wishing you were at my door. Open up the you was enchanting to me. Don't you think this is a great silhouette? If like you didn't see any like in between sketch lines like this and all that stuff, I would say that this is a good silhouette, you know? Yeah. Like this? Yeah, I think this is a good breakdown. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's save this. And I think it's helping. I think it's helping, guys. Okay, let's do a reference tree. A reference. I will switch between like. I'll switch between traces and what you call that, and copies. All art note. Oh, that's fine. That's fine too. Okay. Okay, let me just put the dark background. So I'll do like some copies and I'll do some tracing, and we can learn about our weaknesses and all that from there. Until I see you again. I'm feeling too soon. I would presume that for her jaw will be here, and the back of the head will be here. Like our previous study, the face study, we learned the back of the head. We learned about this little thing here, and then the eye being one eye away from her other eye. Like this. Okay, we got it. Oh, this one is pretty similar to Scaramouche. In the sense where this is her first arm. And then this is her second arm. And then the way her hand is this like little heart-shaped thing. And then it goes up like this. And then the thumb here, the finger here, more finger here, more finger here. Hi Omni, welcome to stream. We're doing some anatomy and gesture and face art studies today. How are you doing? I'm trying to get better at my anatomy, which is really bad for now. Okay, so the torso. Oh, this is what I learned about the back. So the torso is like this, right? We got it like to something like this, right? Something like a square kind of thing here. Kinda square kind of thing here. I guess it in this case it's flexible because she is kind of flexing it. But the back here is something I was taking note of in some other pictures as well. So the back actually shows quite a bit when you're doing poses like that. Which is what I noticed. It kind of scrunched in like this. And then the boobs here. Like this. That doesn't go to the end of the torso here. Yeah. Okay, then I think this is a more complicated part where we know where the joint is. It's very hard to imagine it going back like this. And the cylinder is like this. And then the hands are like this. This is a really hard pose for me to imagine. Anatomically. So difficult. Like where is the how do you even estimate how large the hand would be? It's really hard to estimate how large the back hand is going to be. Okay, then this is our underpants. And then this is the cylinder. The cylinder that looks so flat, so we gotta give them a butt. Okay. So we got the cylinder down and we got the joint and the knee is like here. So we gotta give like a little space here between edge of leg and kneecap here. This is the cylinder, then the curve, and then like this. Okay. This one, yeah, actually, now that I look at it, the pose is actually really similar to Scaramouche. This, and then It's very similar to Scaramouche. Okay, triangle here. For heels. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, so I think this looks pretty anatomically okay. Just that this part here, I don't know where the joint is going to be. Like, I don't know how you're gonna imagine the joint to be from here. Like, cause your arm is basically twisted back, you know? This is so hard to imagine. Like, this pose is really hard to imagine. Let me just redraw this part here. Okay. But it's really hard to imagine this at all, so I'm just gonna make it look a bit lighter. So that we can imagine it in a more 3D kind of space. I don't get it. I don't get it. I've uploaded my OR. I appreciate harsh critics. Really? I can't deal with harsh critics. I need to be babied. It's a classic pose, you do it every day. Really? I don't believe you. Okay, see, right? How does this work? Wait, for real, for real. Like, her hand is like this, right? Okay, so the shoulder is pushed back here. I don't know though, it doesn't really make sense to me. You got it pretty much figured out. Do I like it? Just if I were to draw this pose by myself, I would not have understood this part here. I would not have drawn a pose like this, you know? I wouldn't draw a pose like this. It's just very confusing, like how it is. This. Like this. I think the rest of the body is fine. I think mostly I have to deal with a lot of proportioning. This was a hard pose to figure out. So the proportioning here, like if you guys can see, let me use a green color. This is the lower arm, right? And this is the upper arm. And this upper arm is slightly shorter, I guess, than the lower arm in this case. But it might have a matter to do with the perspective because the upper arm is closer to the character than the lower arm. So yeah. Then this part here is confusing because from what I see here, the upper arm here is much longer than this part here, which is the lower arm. I guess it has to do with the fact that it's going away, like it's on the same, pretty much same plane kind of thing. So it's a bit shorter looking. So I gotta take this in note when I draw like different poses. Like this part is nearer to me, so I have to draw it longer, and this part is like overlapping, or like the perspective is like this, so this one is shorter. Yeah, so I guess this is what I'm struggling with. Okay, Okay. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing on the Discord?
Hey,
Is the
baby.
twist on the torso? Yeah, it is. Like I already drew out the parts here. Um Indicating the twist like in a 3D kind of fashion. Also, thanks for the follow, Levi Ackerman. Thanks for the follow, welcome to stream. And hi Cubes, Vix Cubes, welcome to stream too. I hope you guys are having a good day. Twisty Nilo pose, yeah, exactly. Welcome back, Suki. You finished something? Nice! Welcome back, Banans. Yeah, we're studying like gestures and poses and the anatomy of all these things. Studying and like I'm alternating between copying and tracing. So yeah. So we did Nilo here, and the learning point here is that I really have to take note of some things here. Like there's this for arms I need to really figure out because there's this like heart-shaped thing for the palm that I kind of miss sometimes. Like this. And then it go like you know the palm, yeah, whatever. And then the torso, the extra part or the torso, the gap between the torso and the booba. And then this part here, there's also a gap, the butt gap here between your thigh and your butt. And then the gap between your knee, your kneecap, and your leg, and also the curve of the heel. Need to know all of this. Okay, and then we did a copy of Scaramouche's pose, which is very scuffed, but I think it worked. Like we kind of figured out the important parts. He has no booba, so it's just the torso for him. Okay, let's do one more copy. Oh, okay, let's do one more copy and then we will call it a day and probably do the rest off stream. Or during revision. We'll do a revision session on Sunday. Imagine having no booba. What about guys? What about men, guys? Okay. Out there. Okay. Okay, let's copy Gunry's post. We got man booba. True. I mean, I can't say it's true. Wait, I can't say that. Well, nobody knows yet, man booba. Men should figure out how to have booba. Important for society to progress. Oh my gosh. Not doing this.
Hey, baby.
Thanks for the follow, Mara. Mara, welcome to stream. Men pecs have very different. Oh yeah, yeah, guys. There's also men chest. I really drew the face too slanted. Welcome. We're doing some art studies on how to draw anatomy well. Okay, her face is only slightly tilted, so I'm guessing this is the top part of her head. And it goes down here. And then the neck is like here. Okay, this part is important because her torso does this little twist here. Oh, I wanted to highlight this part here. This is something I learned. So you have the booba here, right? So a lot of the times I draw the booba like this, and then the torso like this, right? But it's not right sometimes because there's this line here. There's this There's sometimes this curve after the booba that I learned. Like a curve after the booba. It's the ribcage curve. Yeah. Yeah, the ribcage. Yeah, and I always forget. I always forget that. So it's an important part. Okay. Guys, I can't even draw this. Can't even draw it. Okay. This part is kind of because there's going to be the joint on top here. It's a big twist. Big twist. And then here. Then the rib cage is like here. So her torso ends up being something like this. Oops. Drew too many lines. Yeah, so her torso ends up being like this a bit in 3D. Ah, thanks for the love bomb. Welcome back. Okay, then the cylinder. One cylinder here. And then, oh, actually this cylinder is a bit longer. And then this one goes up a bit. And then I don't know how her, I think there's her palm is like this. And then her fingers. I can't really see that properly, but I think it's her palm like this. And then her finger like this. And going back here. Oops. Not great drawing of fingers, but I will do another study for fingers. My biggest weakness. Okay. And then her hand over here. Okay. It's like a little bit slanted down here. And then her joint is here and her elbow is like here. Oh no, wait. Okay, so her upper arm is like here. It's a cylinder, but this one goes towards us for an ending here. So it goes up somewhere here. Causing the palm to be like this. And the fingers are like this. Okay, it's so messy right now because there's so many lines. Okay, I'm gonna clear some of the lines so I can see better. Okay. And then this part here, the end of the finger is like here, so something like this. Something like this. And then like this too. It's not bad. And then her thumb, something like this. Okay, that's not bad. Torso a bit long, but it's okay. Then her underwear. Okay, so Kai's leg is like moving this part, so will be something like this. I'm drawing too big, so I'm just gonna. Okay. So we have the cylinder here, something like a cylinder here. But we need to draw the butt, so the butt here. Okay. Like this. And then straight down. Like this, a curve here. And then her. This is the shoe shape. Shoe shape here. I guess this part does curve in a little bit. This one goes inside before it goes out. Like this, something like this. And then for her next one, it's a bit twisted up like this. Like this, and then another like this. Okay, we don't see her second leg, but I'm assuming it's going to be something like this. And I think something that we miss right here is that although her torso is like this, we forgot about this part here. Well, there's a little back portion. It's a bit little back portion right here. But we forgot to include. It's like a part of the torso, I guess. I guess it was my filled torso shape. Forgot to add in this muscle. I don't actually know what this muscle is like this part here. Well, note it. Then maybe in the future I might need it. Maybe it's because her back is so arched. I guess it's to sort of emphasize her arched back here. With the rib cage popping out. And then the S-shaped back. It's probably to emphasize that. And then her collarbones. Somewhere here. Something like this, I think. Yeah. I guess like this really helped me understand which parts I'm missing. So let's go back to the start. Go back to the start where we drew something. We drew something before the study. Let's draw something after the study. Maybe not in the same pose because I don't really like that pose anymore. Thanks for the posture check and the... Okay, let's draw something different this time. Okay. I'm gonna try to draw something that is different from this one so we can see like how more dynamic. Okay, like this. Okay, let me do this. Because now we're applying some of the concepts that we know now, like this heart-shaped palm-like thing. Would it be cheating if the character Anjai has one eye covered? I mean, if your focus today is not the eye, then I really don't see why it would be cheating. Like, just draw whatever that you feel comfortable with drawing, you know? Yeah. Yeah, especially if you're doing a study now, I feel like it's fine. Cause the focus is not on learning eyes, but imagine if your focus is like learning eyes and then like today and then you just don't draw the eyes at all. I think that would be a bit of a problem. Wait, how does this... Okay, this one, the thumb is on this side. Messing around for 2 hours straight, that is fine too. If we don't have to keep on topic, honestly. If you're looking to learn something else, that is also okay. Okay. So the torso is like that, but he is facing this way. He or she, because I have no idea. Haven't actually done anything yet. Probably gonna be a girl in the end. Because I like drawing booba. Sorry guys, but I prefer drawing booba, so I always like drawing female presenting characters instead. Okay. Booba valid? Yeah. Why SMH? Why SMH? Completely valid, Phoenix. I love you. Hi Yoru, welcome to stream. Hi. Thanks for the water. Don't you dare SMH Booba. I love Booba. I love you. I was wondering if I could just... Let me forget about the hand for now. How's life like booba? Yeah, cause we were talking about drawing booba. Real. Okay. Drawing the booba now. Then we learn about the ribcage here, and then like this, and then I feel like this isn't very skewed, kind of. I want to do something like this instead. And the butt. Then the knee joint. Then this cylinder. I can't do this. My anatomy still sucks, guys. Life is like a booba. It's usually nice to have one. Yeah, I guess it's usually nice to have a life. Guys, my anatomy still sucks. Help. Okay, but it's not like we expected to improve after just one session, right? Right, guys? My anatomy still sucks. Trying to show her balancing some plates. Oh no, what happened to my Discordo? Okay. This and then the... Okay, I'll draw the rest of the hands next time. You won't become a pro after one session? Of course not. You need to have practice and have patience and then like figure out a lot of things. AFK a bit, will be back. I'm probably ending soon though. I'm probably gonna end soon. I think it did improve a bit, like slightly. It's still not good, but it did improve. I still don't know how to draw feet though. Maybe like this. I think because anatomy requires you to be a lot aware of a lot of things. Like you have to be aware how things look like in different angles and all that stuff. So it's you definitely won't be able to finish learning it in one stream or a few hours. You gotta keep practicing. Yeah, it's one at a time. And as I said, I struggle a lot with proportion, like how far should this arm be? So like everybody has their personal things that they're weak at. Personally, really bad at proportion. Like I don't know how much of the space to give to each body part, you know? And then this part here. So in a sense, I feel like... Okay, I post my homework on my Discord. On the Discord, I have, you can... So, if you join the Discord, you will get directed to the roles channel. You just have to choose the artist role and you'll be able to see the homework. Wow, I see people have put in their homework. Very nice. Very nice, guys. Next week, more homework. It's still really bad though. It's okay. It's okay. Let's do the face. Not real self. I don't think it's that much. Discord link there. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Blood. So my process is really complicated. It's more complicated than it should be. Usually I do a sketch. I do a sketch and then I do line art, but the line art usually takes like an eternity. Sketch and line art and composition always takes an eternity because my anatomy is pretty bad, as you guys can tell. But the coloring for me is like the most fun part of art. So like I always enjoy coloring the most. Okay. Art study 1. Okay. And again. Yeah. So I guess we can. Because I usually do chibis, so chibi is so much easier. Chibis is really a lot easier than everything else. I think I will try to do this. Okay. So I did try to draw Shu for a while, but as you can see, the posing and everything is not really good at all. I might redraw this at the end of my studies. Imagine Yuviia say something down bad. I don't say down bad things. What are you talking about? Okay, let's draw a quick sketch of. Okay, let's draw a quick sketch of I guess Shu or. Let me see all my references. Oh my gosh, why is it only this? Okay, I guess it's off my character. Okay. Maybe I can find a post reference. Let's actually do this post reference. I like this. Yeah, I only that one good. Okay. Okay. So this is something I learned also from one of the videos, is that if the joint is here, so the line art usually can go a bit further. That's what I'm gonna do when I do the line art, I guess. Okay. Then the booba. Wow, she has. Wow. Okay. Okay, like this, and then this. Booba time, yeah, she has a lot. I'm gonna draw my character as a big booba girl. Great. Understandable. Well, it's summer. It's almost like it's the summertime. You draw her in something skimpy. Yes to Big Boas for real. Tifa! Tifa, thank you so much for the raid! Oh my gosh, what is going on? My VTuber is...
Hey, baby.
Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome to stream! What were you doing? Oh, just chatting? Thanks for shouting them out. I'm guessing Phoenix? Yeah, I was right. Thanks for the raid. Thanks so much for the raid. How's your stream? How's your just chatting? What were you doing? I was right now I'm doing some art studies and we've done quite a bit. Oh my gosh, Phoenix is so large here. Wait. Give me a moment. Sorry, I'm gonna make you a bit smaller, Phoenix. Welcome Raiders, I'm Yuviia. I'm a artist, a VTuber, Singapore VTuber, and yeah, we're doing some art studies because I feel like I'm shit at anatomy. VTuber so white, yeah. Yeah, so I've been doing a few of these studies, like pose studies, knowing how to draw these and the poses and like taking note of proportions and all that stuff. Yeah, so I'm doing a round like end of study sketch to see if I improved at all. Yeah. You're tiny? Yeah, you're tiny now. Hi, we hope the art is arting. Yeah, the art is arting. Thanks for the follow, Danny. Yeah, but the art is arting. I'm trying to draw my VTuber as a big booba girl
Hey,
now.
baby.
Thanks for the follow. Good to see you. Welcome to stream. Yeah, what were you guys doing on? Were you really just chatting, or were you doing something else? Okay, so for my process, I usually like do the hair a lot more first. So she's looking down. Oops. And a lot of the other stuff first. So her hair, I'll make it favor the left side. Is that perfect? Yeah. She broke up with Matt Healy. I think a lot of people are very happy about that. Do you guys keep up with Taylor still? Just chatting, watching Reddit stories? Oh my gosh, that is my favorite off-stream pastime. I always watch those TikTok videos that have the Reddit that read out the Reddit story for me. That I get too curious that I actually go on Reddit myself. Like, why do I even do that? To all, I don't, but I listen to her at times. I see. It's okay. But the tea is teaing. The tea is there's been tea. Matt Healy and Taylor Swift broke up, guys. Okay. So I'm just gonna draw this for my art like study, and I'm not gonna pose it because I feel like this pose is too much similar to whatever the artist drawn. So I will only use it personally. Use this pose personally. It's too close to what the artist drew. How swift was the breakup? I think it was pretty soon, right? Cause Joe Alwyn and her like only broke up like a few weeks ago or months ago. But oh my gosh. My wall spam then leave, pun intended. Good night, sleep tight, don't. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I hope you have a great night too. Thanks, Doc. Thank you. Pun is always intended for real. But yeah, if you had a long stream or You have to go sleep after your stream? Yeah, please don't feel obligated to stay there. Set the right time. I played this on guitar and sung it and made myself sad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a really inflammatory song, honestly speaking. Fine. Thank you, I'll be lurking. Alright, thanks for the lurk. I don't know how to draw this. Okay, so the difference is I'm drawing her facing down instead of the original. The original, she is facing upwards. So as we learn from facing downwards. Oh, the facial features from the facing downward one was really interesting, right? Because this part doesn't droop that much anymore. The eyelash doesn't really droop anymore. So if we were to compare this to this, it'd be something like this, right? Except tilted, you know, tilted. Okay. It's okay when it's not. There's 1,000 goods. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna finish doing this first. I don't want the eyes to be so big actually. Let me draw this first. And usually I just cheat like this. Oops. Oh no. And then a bit more like this here. More steep here because of the angle. And okay, and then here. Oops. Baby, windows open up. It's okay and it's not. Okay. And then maybe ice. Eyes. I don't know about this face. Yeah, I guess this is fine. This feels too small. I have a really bad at proportions. When you heard about me now, you're gonna miss a big reputation. How can you not know about this face? You drew it. It's too difficult. Like the proportions are off. Raise it a bit higher. Oh yeah, maybe that'll work. Oh yeah, that works. Thanks. Oh yeah, that works a lot more. This feels weird somehow. Okay, I guess this is a potential line art, you know? Eighteen, wanna be your endgame. Yeah, I'm gonna just erase a bit of like the parts here that outline the anatomy. And then we can continue on this next week. I'll do the line art for this like maybe at another time. Probably not on stream because it'll take way too long. Probably not on stream. And then we can apply some of the coloring tips that we will learn next week during the coloring study. We'll do a coloring study next week, so please join us. It'll be fun. And we'll probably be able to apply some of the coloring like methods on this little piece here. Are you okay, Phoenix? Big reputation. Oh, you and me got big notifications. Oh, I got some big enemies. You're finishing your hits. Congrats. Almost done. Okay. It loves me. Oops. Maybe not this. I don't know about this mouth. Shit, I don't know about this mouth. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out next time. Oh, this is actually not bad, I think. Position of the eyes. Change. Oh, this is not bad. This is not bad. I still realize that I still need a lot of work on the facial anatomy that I can fix if I do this. Like, I keep editing my line art and all that stuff. I had to fix all this, but it's like at least I get some of the lower anatomy good now, you know? Oh, hi pal, welcome to stream. I'm happy to see you. Yeah, but I'm actually ending soon. But even this anatomy, what we try to learn today, it's still unproportional to me. I don't know why. I'll be like, next time it's okay. It's really okay. Why I look like this? Okay. Oh, this is fine. This is a bit better. Thanks for the love bomb. Tips between males and females are different. But yeah, Yeah, I guess I have to study that part also. I wonder if this is alright. If this is like a bit... Maybe I should give her more booty, you know? And then this right here. And then it goes down here, and then it does this, right? Hehe. Okay. Never mind. We do that next time. After I finish line art for this. I've been thinking of doing prints for Niji people. But I don't know who's popular. Who I should draw prints of. Mostly it's my chibis, you know. Okay, let's see. Art study. Alright, I think this should be the end of today's art study. Thank you for everyone who joined me, even if it's just for a short while. In the Discord. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Suki's homework is so interesting. Oh. Oh my gosh. That's really cool. I'm gonna read Suki's art later. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I put the 30-minute sketch over there for so long. Oh my god. Yes, and yes, and nah. I was really hoping that it will come true. Okay. Here's my Discord, guys. The next art study stream is going to be on... Like, the next serious one is going to be on Tuesday, but I might be doing some art study revision on Sunday.
Hey, baby.
Thanks for the follow, Coran Forest. Welcome to stream. I'm so sorry I'm ending. I'm gonna stream Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail on what you call that? On on Thursday. It's on loop 24/7. Yeah. Oh my god. Time to show homework. Yes, post your homework on the Discord. I'll put my Discord here again. Yeah, but we will rate somebody now. Thank you so much for joining. Let's find somebody doing art. I wanna find somebody doing art. Nobody's doing art. Who I follow. Shucks. Guys, know anybody doing studies? Okay, let's find Singapore artists. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, we're going to have Oshinoko watch party. Oshinoko watch party. On Saturday, yes. Sorry, my brain is really slow today. It's really slow today. Okay, let's... You know what? Let's go, wait. Hey. Yeah, Saturday. Sorry, my brain lagged for quite a bit. Thanks for the sub, pal. Let's go rate Pumpkin. They are Singaporean, apparently. Singaporean, Malaysia, or whatever streamer, and they're drawing some Spider-Man, and it looks so good. Okay, here we go. Here's the rate message. For those who aren't sub, you can just copy from the rainbow portion onward. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Okay, Thursday Honkai Star Rail. Saturday, midnight for Singapore time will be Oshinoko watch party, and then Sunday revision stream. Next Tuesday we'll have a study stream on coloring again. All right, see you guys. See you guys on Thursday. Bye. I got the jet.
Oh, the chamber drop. The last 81 for
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god.
Oh, yo.
Sorry.
Okay,
Overheat. Oh my gosh.
One enemy remains.
Breathe deep.
What? There was, no, there's one way I can do that, but I decided not to. Hey, why it doesn't stay there?
My ult's ready.
Flank.
3.
One enemy remaining.
Let's get that. What the world is she doing?
What?
Throw the gun out. He don't want it. Throw the gun out.
Get out of my way! Oh my god. This is
Nice.
Last player standing.
What is Cherry
Nice.
doing? Nice.